few members of the Rhode Island Interscholastic League community that need our prayers and support. West Warwick High School students Kevin McDonald and Matthew Dennison, both members of the Exeter West Greenwich West Warwick ice hockey team, were seriously injured in a car accident this past weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in a moment of solidarity and send our prayers to these boys for a speedy recovery. Thank you. Please rise and remove your hats as we honor our country with the playing of our national anthem. We can do better than that.
Hello one, hello all. The volume is loud, the intensity is loud. Playoffs are in the air, folks. This is game 2 of a playoff doubleheader. The Lady Bulldogs just did their job and disposed of their opponent, and they will move on. It is time for the men's team to take the court. There is fireworks in the air, folks. We have 2 hours of fireworks on the hardwood. Who's going to move on? Who is not? I am the voice, Greg Morano, alongside producer, owner, Shane Belanger. We have Lisa behind the lens. We are Westerly.live, Westerly.radio. We are your number 1 source for all Westerly High School sports. The team is taking the court. Folks, on the court right now, I'm counting 1, 2, 3 seniors. Do they want this to be their last game? As much as I've seen of them this season, I don't think they do. These 2 teams have met twice this season. First time, Westerly defeated them by a solid margin of 10 points. That was long ago, 2 days before Christmas. Just recently, last week, though, Westerly eked out a 2-point victory. You all remember Dante Wilk, 2 free throws, 5.4 seconds to go. Who's going to win? No one knows. It's the playoff, folks. Here's the tip. I know the dog pound's here and they're loud. Our crowd side is full. Cumberland brought some fans. Wilk to Samo. Here we go, folks. It doesn't get any bigger or better for young athletes than this. All the way to the hoop, strong! Dante Wilk, the senior, immediately takes control. This dog pound's gonna be alive and loud this entire game. I'm gonna go 100 miles an hour because that's how we do it here in Westerly. If you've been with us all night, welcome back. We had a great first game, great results. We're gonna keep it going, that pass out of bounds, and it's gonna go back in Cumberland's direction. So we have a lot of basketball ahead, the press. The Bulldogs have 4 seniors dressed tonight. If they win, they play again. Well, they do have the Open State tournament. But by no means do they want this to be the last game they play here. And there's a whistle away from the ball. It's going to be against Dante Wilk early on. You don't like to see that, really. A little ticky-tack foul away from the ball. And number 1 for Cumberland, Fafana is going to inbound. No, number 10 is going to inbound from the side. Samo on him. We're only almost a minute into this, folks. Playoff action. I will give you details on who they might play, what they look like, what they played, when they played earlier. We got plenty of time for all that. All we can control is what they do right in front of us. Who they play and where they play is out of their hands. It's Cumberland, it's right now. First shot, air ball, out of bounds, and the dog pound is in full effect. Hake inbounds to Wilk. Back to Hake. These teams met twice this year, and yes, Wesley won twice. I'll tell you one thing, folks, any sport, any level, very difficult to beat a team 3 times in one season. Nice cut by Wilk to the hoop. Hake saw a nice late look to Samo. 3-pointer's no good. Gorman's got the rebound, tries to get it to Ogle, ends up in Wilk's hands, pops a 3-pointer, good! He starts out on fire. 2 for 2, 5 points in the books. 5-0 Bulldogs lead. Hake on the ball, tight. No breathing room Hake's giving them. Hake is their most physical player. Right there. That's a turnover forced by physicality and grit. That's what he provides right there, folks. Team's excited. Cumberland wastes a timeout that early. That's the atmosphere in Federico Gymnasium here, folks. Friday night hoops on the hardwood. Playoff action brought to you by Westerly.live, Westerly.radio. Dante Wilk, the senior captain, comes out with the hot hand, takes it to the hole for his first 2, pops a 3 for his last 3. And there's the buzzer. Team's going to break the timeout. Earlier on, the Lady Bulldogs advanced with a convincing victory over Moses Brown, their opponent to be determined. And they break their huddles. As I said, I will talk to you about what may go on later on in this tournament. Let's let this game get into more action before I talk about what could happen in the next. I do know that the Bulldogs ended with a number 5 ranking in the state and a number 5 ranking in the division. Samo to Gorman, to Wilk. Gets Hake, pops a 3. He's open. Front bounce, no good. Over the back on number 55 of Cumberland. Went over the top of Ogle to try to get the rebound from him. So the Bulldogs will retain possession. Hake more than likely will inbound, and he will. So each team with 1 personal. With 2 minutes in, Ogle with it on the baseline. He turns, gives it back to Wilk. Wilk tries to split, cuts back to Hake, and it's back in Ogle's hands. 3-point land. Samo, deep 3. He was open. It's good! The ladies started a lot like it. 3 of the first 4 buckets in game 1 were trifectas for the Lady Bulldogs. 2 out of 3 so far, trifectas for the men. 8-0 Westerly. This is one tough place to play. If you start out way behind, I'll tell you, nice pass inside. Hake tried to jump and just got by him, 8-2. We have a standing room only area to our right. And they chant, "Let's go Bulldogs." Simultaneously playing On the other end of our bracket, Hake has it. Gorman up top, swings to Ogle. We haven't seen him get one up yet. Hake underneath, nice touch. He gets fouled on his way up. The Bulldogs will take their first trip to the line. Hake gets two. Beautiful touch pass by Ogle. Okay, other side. Smithfield versus Woonsocket. Started a half hour before us. I don't have a seat up in the game, so I can't give you updates. We play the winner. Smithfield, we lost to this season by a score of 60-44, lost by 16. First free throw is good. We're live on release. Woonsocket, we defeated by 15 points. Second one spins out. So opposite results. We lost to Smithfield. We beat Woonsocket. You throw out the regular season in reality. Hake, Fofana goes to the hole. A nice touch. He is their biggest offensive player, or was in the last game that we saw just a week ago. Nice touch, high off the glass, 9-4 score. Tried to hand it off to Ogle, and it went off his knee, a little miscommunication. So it's going to be Smithfield or it's going to be Woonsocket. Take the regular season results out of the way. When Smithfield played Woonsocket during the regular season, Smithfield was victorious. Only by 2. So Woonsocket only lost by 2 to Smithfield. So they very much could earn the game. A nice block by Ogle as number 55 tried with the pivot foot for a turnaround from 4 foot. And that pass a little too far across court. Fortunate, didn't go off Wilkes' hand. Nice defense by the Bulldogs. 9-4 score, Bulldogs will inbound. We are halfway through the first quarter already. Cumberland has a strong inside game, and Fofana's got a quick flash streak to the hoop. The fade doesn't fall for Hake. This is Fofana right here. And he's going to go, Hake kicks it back out, number 12. Swings. Uses the pick against Hake, not really open. Gorman stepped up, did a nice job. Rips the rebound down to Samo, loses it, but that's a foul. A little too aggressive is Cumberland. Is going to go in favor of the Bulldogs, who will have, someone's going to come down and help Wilk out, and Wilk will inbound to Samo. As the Clippers man up. The Clippers ended the season with a 6-12 division record. Dish out. Hake has it, going to the hoop with it. And it gets partially blocked underneath. Nice play by the Clippers. Clippers ended with a 6-12 division record, 6-14 overall. Bulldogs 13-5 division, 16-5 overall. Nice pass underneath. 33 and 1 gets it to drop. That was the story of the last game. I do remember him. Jack Proctor, the senior for Cumberland, one of only 2 seniors on the team. He is their leader. Fofana Jr. gets a lot of ball time, doesn't complete the three-point play. Hake with the rebound. 9-6 to score. Cross court to Ogle. It's a physical defender right there in Proctor. You saw him stock Ogle right in his tracks. He's swinging around. Samo has it. He's going to do the runner. 3-footer good. So he breaks the couple-minute scoring drought for the Bulldogs. You're going to need a good production out of Samo. Samo is only a sophomore, plays beyond his years. Going to be one heck of a talent. Three-pointer bounces out, almost in, bouncing around, ends up in Fofana's hands, and he doesn't miss much, folks. So they get 2. 11-8 to score, 3-point ball game. I hope you strapped on for this one, folks. It's the playoffs. It's anybody's game. Samo keeps it until Proctor gets his hand on it between Fofana and Proctor. Cumberland comes up with the steal. Wide open 3, short. And a little physical play, knocked him out of bounds. They're calling a jump. And they do, in fact, somehow. Fofana will inbound for the Clippers. Mello Hamlin comes in for the Bulldogs, who are using 3 guards now. Ogle and Hake are the big men. And Hake picks that off. That's about 3 already. Bounce pass, a little behind Hamlin. Turnover, steal for the Bulldogs. Hamlin calling out an offense. And like I said, folks, it's no joke. Anybody, any sport, any team, it's tough to beat 3 times. Teams have patterns. Teams have comfort zones. You learn them. It's hard to beat a team 2 times. Bulldogs have their handfuls and have to play 4 quarters of basketball. Wilkes spin move with the left long. One heck of a move, just couldn't finish. 11-8 score. Bulldogs have the arrow. We're under 2 minutes in the first quarter of play. Bang, bang, just like that. We're almost done with 25% of the game, folks. Floater, Fofana strong. Ogle ends up with a long rebound. And the bounce pass to Hamlin gets deflected out of bounds, and he will inbound. More than likely, he's calling for Samo. Samo's going to take it up court, I believe, yes. Minute and a half, Bulldogs ball, gives it back to Hamlin. Bulldogs not really in a rhythm. Thought they were going to be in a rhythm a couple times. Quick answers, and when the Clippers, three-pointer by Wilk, it's short. Long rebound goes to Fofani. When the Clippers find themselves with momentum against them or when they need something, they play strong. Fofana drives to the hoop or generally kicks out to Proctor. Fofana's 3, no good. So he's a little off at the moment. Bulldogs need to capitalize. Under a minute. Wilk has it, flips it up to Hake. He takes it hard, cuts back. Wilk's not really there. He gets it to him. He's covered tight. Number 20, an active defender, Perry, all over him. Hamlin splits a double team, puts it up long. Wilk gets the rebound, doesn't land. Puts it back up off the glass and in. Putting the Bulldogs up by 5. Cumberland calls the timeout. 38.5 to go first quarter. 13-8 Bulldogs. Quick break, folks.
One of the things that we've noticed is since we started working with Strategia, we're getting better quality leads. Leads are coming to us and they're almost pre-qualified. They're looking at our website, they're seeing what we can do, and they're deciding that they want to work with us.
Welcome back, everybody, and the Dog Pound has yet to take their seats. I do not believe they're going to tonight. It's always nice to hope that your team's going to pull away, and we do have the capability just to build up the makeup of this Cumberland team, and the fact that this is the 3rd time they've seen the Bulldogs, this could be a nail-biter. Could be a dog fight, as you might say. I'm up for it. Let's hope they are. Perry takes it up the court. Hamlin gets a hand on it. Proctor with it. See, I know these guys' names. They're coming back. I'm not even looking down. They had a presence here on the 11th of February. If it wasn't for ice in Dante Wilkes' veins, they might not have had a win. Proctor nails the 3 for Cumberland. They're down by 2. We are counting down 10 seconds about, folks. Hamlin has it. He crosses over Hake with it. Swings to Samo. Takes the 3 from the baseline. And nails it. That's what the doctor ordered. Samo, the sophomore sniper for the Bulldogs, nails a much-needed 3 to thwart momentum and give the Bulldogs a 5-point lead after the first quarter of play. Live from Federico Gymnasium, folks. We are 1 quarter in, 3 quarters of playoff action to come. We are Westerly.live, Westerly.radio, bringing you all Westerly High School sports, all the action, all season long. We got a lot of action coming up this spring, too, folks. Coaches giving their instructions. The Clippers have weapons. They have Perry. They have Fofani. Fofani can shoot deep or streak to the hole, and he's not afraid to dish it off to Proctor late. I know their offense. I just saw it. Let's hope the Bulldogs make their adjustments as well. So they have 4 3-pointers, and that's what the Lady Bulldogs entered the first quarter with as well. However, Cumberland finding a rhythm offensively when they need to. When they need an answer, they have one. The Bulldogs, I think, have the edge athleticism. Athletically, just on that base alone. Teams are back. We're back and we're ready, folks. I hope you are. We got 24 minutes of live action. 16-11. Bulldogs lead. Possession arrow. Bulldogs. Hake inbounding. Hamlin in. Samo in. Wilkes still out. Swings to Hake. There's a pick on the backside by Ogle. Didn't really free up Hamlin. Samo swings to Gorman. Kicks it out to Ogle, doesn't take it. Hamlin coming around, shot blocked. Teammate didn't realize it, fortunately for the Bulldogs, because he could have snatched it up. He was busy boxing his man out. Break for the Bulldogs, so they will inbound. 17 seconds to go on the shot clock. Samo inbounds to Ogle. And miscommunication, that's going to be a backcourt. And unwisely, Perry saves it, but they were able to keep possession. Proctor has it. It's in Favani's hands, he swings. Perry has it now. Dishes back. From behind, Ogle picks his pocket. Gorman ends up with it, and now Hamlin has it. Samo with it, open, three. Just long, my angle is beautiful. Just a hair, that's all it takes. And Perry, little crossover, created space for two people, and the three rims out. Hake takes it with authority. Gets it up ahead to Samo, loses it on the crossover, but they have possession. Hake has it, swings to Ogle. Settles things down a little bit, almost a couple double dribbles they got away with. Nice cut, nice read, Gorman has it. Pivot foot, turnaround, can't hit the layup. Playoffs, folks, gotta hit the layup. Perry, number 20 for the Clippers. Kicks back, Fafani with the crossover. Not much room, baseline air ball. Great D by the Bulldogs, Gorman has it. Up forward to Hake, very active early as Hake. Ogle has it. All the way across again, Samo open for three, and he's gonna hit it. He's gonna hit it, folks. Samo's got three, Wilkes got two. Wilkes ready to come back in. Caradillo about to make his premiere. 19-11 Bulldogs. 5 3-pointers. 15 out of their 19 points from distance. Hamlin takes it from him, intercepts the pass. Coast to coast with the finish. Boom, just like that. Bulldogs up 10. Take momentum. Timeout Clippers. We're going to go on a quick break, folks. Welcome back, folks. 6 minutes to go. First half of play. Preliminary round, Division I playoffs, folks. Playoff action in the air. Federico Gymnasium, best placed in the state. If you remember the last time this team came to town, it was dynamite. The halftime show was electric. There's nothing like it. Can't replicate it. Won't happen again. That's why you got to be here, because you never know what you're going to see. Clippers break their huddle just like that. Blink of an eye. Bulldogs up 10. But I promise you, Cumberland's not going away. Their style of play. They have weapons that are quick. They have weapons underneath that are strong. And they know the Bulldogs. I'm sure Coach Gleason, Coach Vaca and staff cooked up some formulas and plays, and so far they've done one heck of a job. All season long they have. They've brought to you the number 15 in the state, so I have no lack of confidence in them. That's for certain. Clippers open up after the break with a score. Nice pass inside. They have the inside game, and the answer, it seems, whenever the Bulldogs have that almighty word momentum, the Clippers seem to run a play and bang, over just like that. Wilk up 3, no good. They seem to just maybe not steal momentum, but just hush the crowd a bit. So they'll lead down to 8. And they rotate around the perimeter. Proctor with it. He'll shoot from anywhere, take it to the hole, play strong. And that's Fafani, the floater from the baseline. He likes it. Missed a few. Has a tough time with it in reality. Wilk crossover. He flips back Samo, wide open, baseline 3. Good! Rims around, backboard in. 4 3-pointer of the day. He's got 12 from distance. Bulldogs 24, Clippers 13. Bulldogs with 6 3-pointers. And they swing Proctor. And Caradillo gets his hand in on it and ends up going off a Clipper. Bulldogs force the turnover. So they steal momentum right back from that break-in play. Officially in their favor. The crowd's happy campers at the moment. Again, though, this is the playoffs. I say fireworks, but they're full of landmines and firecrackers, too. Anything can happen. You saw how quick this lead generated. Don't think for a second the Clippers can't do it. Hamlin with the ball fake all the way back to Wilk for a three at top of the key, short. And number 10 with it, up to Fafani. High dribble, got away with it, and he gets it up and over Wilk, but no good. Samo pulls in the rebound. Right now, they're not getting any offensive rebounds, the Clippers. Bulldogs are doing a nice job of boxing out, and the Clippers not that great a job of crashing the boards, and he's good again. Holy smokes! I can feel the heat off him up here. I'm sweating. For God's sakes, his hands are on fire. Samo cannot miss from distance. He has 7 3-pointers in the first half. I would love someone to come up here and give me what record he's approaching. 27-13 Bulldogs. Proctor, 3. Who was in his face? Jesse Samo, the sophomore sniper. Hamlin, the crossover to Samo. Swings it to Wilk. So many weapons. Wilk will give it right back. He'll take it again. It can't happen. And he misses this time. He's human. When he's shooting like that, it's a tough task because you got Dante Wilk, who you know under any situation can shoot, can take it to the hole, can do anything. And you got a crew of seniors. Ogle can shoot from anywhere. Carradillo as well. Carradillo great with his body. And not one of them wants today to be their last day. Whether they got to travel, the dog pound will go with them. The shot, no good. Great defense, physical defense. And that is a foul on, tough foul call on Carradillo, I believe. Brought it down, but maybe a little bit too much body. Coach Gleason doesn't like it, a hold on the wrist. So Fafani's going to inbound for Cumberland. Cumberland's a little shell-shocked right now, folks. It was just a 5-point lead. It was 15-10. So the Bulldogs are on a 12-3 run, and it's 7 3-pointers. First half, that's tough when you got another guy who's got 2. They've hit 9. And we still got 19 minutes. What a block by Carradillo. He says, take that foul, I'll just smash the ball. Ogle on D. Hamlin jumps it, tries to reel in the steal, but it goes out of bounds. Tough spot in front of the dog pound there, but they're worth the blank. Fafani's going to inbound again. 22 seconds on the shot clock for the Clippers. Baseline, over the top. Fafani has it underneath, behind the backboard. Air ball. He doesn't know where he's at. They're using him. They're pushing him off course with the body. And air balls ignite the dog pound, but a nice look. Nice bounce pass. That's by number 10, Connor Allard. That was such a good pass. It's worth looking down and getting your name out. Nice bounce pass to hush things up a little bit. To your leader. Good finish. Good play by the Clippers. 27-15, 12-point advantage. 2 minutes to go. Quarter number 2. Ball's in number 22's hands. Proctor with the steal. Proctor's going to play this one out. There's no doubt. This Clipper team will. They played till the bitter end in the last one. He's calling out a play, and they're calling him to back off. Now he takes it to the hole. Not an easy shot. Air ball. Pulled in, though. Back to Proctor for 3, and that's no good. Ball's going to get tipped up by Samo. Reeled in the backcourt by Allard. So a little bit back and forth. They get it to Proctor underneath. Spin move. Doesn't know where he is. Again, that's the physicality of the Bulldogs. And they get called with the whistle. I don't know where it's going to be on the floor. Let's see. That's on Carradillo again, and that's 2 shots on his way up. So he will get 2 free throws. .125 to go, quarter of 2. A minute and a quarter to go in quarter number 2. First free throw's good. Both Bulldog teams came out to play, let me tell you. This one's got a long ways to go. Round ball's a long game, folks. Everybody knows it's all in how you finish. Complacency is the invisible killer, and the Bulldogs coaching staff hasn't allowed that to hurt his team all year long. This team has done one heck of a job. Hamlin has it right now. They have a big rotation. Inside, Hake has it, almost get it knocked away. Gives it back to Hamlin, they'll start fresh. They've taken the court 21 times and they've won 16. Division I's are a tough division to do that. And Ogle for three, just off the mark, and they'll reel in the rebound to Fafani. Clippers not getting many offensive rebounds, not doing a terrible job defensive rebounding-wise. We're under a minute. Hamlin with the steal. Bulldogs would love to go into the half with momentum, with a little bit of a bigger lead. What a take, just rolls out. Switched hands to the right, nice job. 42 seconds left in the second, and he's got himself 2 free throws. That's Mello Hamlin, the sophomore, combined with Jesse Samo, the sophomore. You got 2 guards ready next year, ready-made, along with your center, sophomore. And the first one doesn't go for the Bulldogs. In comes Williams. Samo gets a rest. He'll get a whopping 42-second break tacked on to halftime for him. And I do believe he earned that break. That is the best shooting display that we've seen here this year. And second one's no good. Bulldogs do not capitalize. And they miss both. On the floor it is. Number 11 has it for the Clippers, gets it knocked away off of himself. Nice job by Ogle to force the turnover. Bulldogs will get it. Shot clock is off, 32.4 to go. 10-point Bulldog lead. Wilk is in, Williams out. So it is Wilk and Mello Hamlin. You got Hake in and Gorman. 30 seconds. Almost. Swings to Wilk. They're going to take the open shot. We have a pick from Hake. No roll in there from behind. Knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with the Bulldogs. No shot clock anyway. 18.6 to go. First half, folks. Only the first half. We get another one to go. Hake finds his man. Wilk. 15 seconds to go. Crossover top of the key. He's looking. He's waiting. Letting it set up. Takes the pick from Gorman at 10. He rolled, he wasn't there. Hake has it in the paint, 9-footer. Rims out, rebound, goes to Cumberland. And they're gonna have 3. Proctor, 1 extra pass, they're not gonna get anything up. Hake made sure of that by getting yet another steal at the last second before the half. What a half of play we had, folks. There was good, there was bad, it was in the middle. More good than bad for the Bulldogs, though. Going into the half, Westerly 27, Cumberland 17. Stay tuned for the cheerleaders, and we're gonna go for a quick break, and we will be right back.
Dunkley Cooling and Heating was started by my father out of our home in Pawcatuck, Connecticut. And he had a vision after he got out of the Navy and worked for a local heating and cooling company to provide for his family. That's where our company started. We service and install heating and cooling systems. Gas, heat pumps, boilers, furnaces, air conditioners, ductless mini splits. We're an award-winning company. Great reviews. I'm involved in the business. We care about our customers. There's nothing worse being out with friends and they say, "How come I can't find you on the internet? You're not on the first page." Customers saying, "I didn't know you did that." There's nothing worse than seeing your competitors there and not you. I did dive in with the other company and decide, let's give this a try. And we spent a lot of time on the phone trying to embrace what we do, share it with someone on the other end that doesn't really know your industry. And it started out well, I would say, for the first year or two we were with them. But like anything else, you get involved in large box style store companies. Working with that company started out great, but as they grew, I found that it was more difficult to have the personalized relationship that I have now with Strategia. I like to be able to work with owners and people that run their businesses so that I can get action done instead of dealing with an 800 number and hoping that a human will call back someday, maybe. I don't want to be a number. I want to be a customer for life. One of the nice things about working with Strategia is it's a local company They understand our local markets, they understand our local politics, our local chambers of commerce. They have relationships with these places. They understand how things work locally, how we're all connected. By working the magic in the background and working with Strategia, I've been able to push myself forward, and I have the statistics to prove it. So do yourself a favor. Type in the keywords that you think people are using to find your business and see where you rank organically, naturally, not with a paid ad. And if you're angry, it's time to fire the people that you're paying and hire Strategia.
Welcome back, everybody. Hopefully you have been with us all night long since 5 p.m. when the action started. First, the Lady Bulldogs took the court and took care of business in their preliminary round playoff game. Right here on the hardwood of Federico Gymnasium, they dispatched their enemy Moses Brown and will move on to play again. The Bulldogs have hit the court. They have been tenacious on defense, and they have been on fire from distance. Jesse Samo, 7 3-pointers. Dante Wilk, 2. Yeah, they have 9 threes in the first half. Cumberland is a solid team all around. They have an inside game and they have an outside game. It's tough to match those kind of numbers anywhere, any bones about it. So we're about to start the second half here. The score, Westerly 27 and the Clippers 17. Seniors know, there's 4 seniors on the team right now. There's 4 seniors, 3 of them are on the court as we speak, and they don't want this to be their last game. There's more basketball to be played. Dante Wilk, right off the opening tip, took control of the game. Wesley's really never lost control of it. And out of the break, it's always their advantage. If they finish, it works. Dog pounds involved, a chance of defense. Hake on the ball. Hake's defense has been ridiculous. Head fake, Gorman stays with it, no bite there. Fafani, they can't find anything. He's going to go to the hole. And he does, reverse, doesn't get there. Great D. Didn't touch the rim. They got to go back up with it, and they miss. And that's got to be a foul from behind. And oh my gosh, no call. Proctor came in right through our player's back, and there was no call, but we'll move on from that. Onward and upward. Fafani inbounds to Proctor. I am the voice, Greg Morano, alongside producer, owner, Shane Belanger. Behind the lens, we have Lisa. Together, we are Westerly.live, Westerly.radio, your #1 source for Westerly High School sports, folks. Hope you've been with us all night. It's been a fantastic night, and we got another half of action to go. One team's done after tonight. It doesn't get more important than that. There's no more nerves than that. Fafani for 3 for Clippers. No good. Long rebound. He thought he had it. Hake got a hand in on it. Ended up with the Clippers, going to go to the hoop again, and Hake blocks him and gets called with a foul. First team foul of the half. The score, 27-17, folks. If you're just joining us, it's been a playoff doubleheader here at Federico Gymnasium. All action on the hardwood. The Lady Bulldogs took care of things and will move on. The winner of this game, first free throw's good, will move on, and they will play either Smithfield or Woonsocket. Smithfield played Woonsocket one time earlier this year, and they only won by 2. So that game is not a shoe-in by any means. And the second free throw is good. So they nab one, and Samo inbounds it to Hake, back to Samo. So you never know. That game's going to finish up before this one, but like I said, I don't have a ringer up there, so we'll have to wait. Right now is of vital importance. We got an 8-point game. Wilk takes it to the hoop. Gets tangled up. Foul called. Definitely a hold on the play. Well, they're complaining, but it's going to be on the floor, I believe. Hake's going to inbound. Possession arrow in favor of the Bulldogs. This production brought to you in part by Remy Cycles and Teddy's Toys. Bicycle sales and service in downtown Westerly. We have a live ball. Ogle on the rebound. Wilk 3. Nails it. 10th three-pointer of the game. The swing to Proctor. Wants an answer. A block by Ogle and Gorman. I don't know who you give it to. I'd like to get an exact number on threes. It can't be their 10th because they've made other baskets. But they got a lot. Over the top. They inbound. The lead is 11. The Clippers don't want to get too far away. This long 3. Long rebound. Proctor flips it. Number 55 back to Proctor for 3. Nice setup. And it drops. This team's going to keep playing. I know he is. Jack Proctor, he plays well in the paint. He can shoot the 3. At least it's frustrated because they have a couple weapons, and if they only have a couple, then they really want to focus on them. 30-22 as the cheerleaders take the court during our timeout. It's a Bulldog timeout. 5:50 to go in the third quarter of play. This might do it for Federico Gymnasium basketball here in the 2021-2022 season, folks. Maybe not, maybe. I don't know all the scenarios. I know what we can control is what's right in front of us, or what they can control. We got started at 5. Great effort by such a young Lady Bulldog squad with an extremely positive future. What their future is now, and they move on to game 2, and victory is on their minds undoubtedly. There's the first horn. Back to the men. 30-22, anyone's game. It's an 8-point game in the third quarter, folks. I hope no one thinks getting complacent here. Fafani and Proctor can make up that difference. I've seen them do it. I saw them on the 11th play together and bring it down to a free throw with about 5.4 seconds left by Dante Wilk. Hoping they don't have to come down to that tonight. This Cumberland team is a tough team. It didn't come together with a great record on the court this year for them, but they're better than their record shows. Inside pass, great touch to Ogle. What a pass by Haig. Nice positioning by Ogle and the finish after the break. Both Wesley squads, the Lady Bulldogs and these guys, great coaching. Their plays and plans they come up with after the break, all it comes down to is the player dropping it because they get an open shot and they finish. Looking inside, it goes off of the hands of the Clippers, and Gorman reels it in, turnover, and they almost give it right back. And it's going to be a foul on the Clippers. That's a bonus too. So Hake will inbound. Wilk has it. Luke Plumer covering Wilk. Gorman with the pick. Wilk to the hoop. Kicks it back out to Hake. To Ogle on the baseline. He looks back. Hake coming around. Nice pass. And shot doesn't fall. Rebound long. Proctor's got it. Slows down. Completes the play. Ogle tried to block him from behind. Unable to do so. Proctor uses his body very well. Suddenly it's only 8 points, folks. Still so much time to play. It's in Proctor's hands again. Another steal. Off to Fafani. Momentum shifting. The Dog Pounds chanting defense. Oh, and he gets called for a blocked take. It looked like he had the ball. Got called for a little hand. And that's going to be 2 free throws. So quickly it can go away, folks. Momentum in high school sports. It can let you fly to new heights or come crashing down. I felt both ends. This is a resilient team in the Bulldogs. Both Bulldog squads are. Let's see if both squads can be resilient with their leads this evening. We're down to 7. Fafani does his job. He hits both. Down to 6. And when you've hit as many threes as this team's hit, I don't know the exact number, but as many as they've hit, you should have a bigger advantage. Gorman, nice ball fake, kicks it out. Samo, 3, rims out. Maybe Gorman might have wanted to take that. Pass over the top to Plumer, late pass, and good. Momentum switch, folks. We got a 4-point game. Anybody's game. I said it could happen that fast. I said don't get complacent. I said the Clippers weren't going anywhere. I wish the players heard me. Finally, the Dog Pound really wakes up. It's do or die, folks. 4 points is a blink. 4 points could be 1 shot and a foul. Wilk around his back. Gets sloppy, loses it, turnover. Another pass, last one to Fafani. Finger roll, lost count of his feet. They get the offensive rebound. Gorman fouls him over the top. Things are going against Westerly here. Quickly, momentum shifting drastically. The Clippers will inbound. Bulldogs with 3 personals now. Still 3.5 to go in the third. They need to take a deep breath. Wide open. How do you leave him open? He's their biggest weapon. How do you leave him open? It was a simple screen they ran. They had to wait for that. All right, we got a game. 2 points. Let's start over. Why not? Ogle, top of the key, folks. Hamlin, crossover, finds space in the lane, doesn't get it. Gorman rebound, goes up and is blocked. He'll go to the free throw line. You needed a physical play. You needed some kind of presence there, some kind of a dominant play to at least position this other team to know that they're on the road. They're taking Federico Gymnasium right out of this thing. They got to give them a reason to scream, folks. What was just 12 is 2. First free throw, good. I got to be careful. I almost called that early. Live on the release, 3-point game. Possession arrow in favor of the Bulldogs. Third quarter, 3:10 to go. 33-30. Numbers are threes, apparently. The second one's long, and they secure the rebound. Could be an even bigger play if they can score here. Hake has it at the top. Gives it to Hamlin. To Samo. Goes away from Gorman. Picks up his dribble. Swings it to Hake. Inside to Ogle on the baseline. Forced out of bounds. Blocking foul on the Clippers. That's their third team foul. Even up with the Bulldogs. Wakes up the crowd a little bit more. Hake will inbound for Westerly. Looking, call timeout. Gorman makes the cut late. Much like football, if there's no spot, you got to come back to your quarterback. He cut back to the inbound pass, right under the hoop. Great play, smart decision by a sophomore. And the Bulldogs turn it in to a 4-point play. A 3-point play, correction. And possession. Crowds in attendance again, I should say. Air balls always wake them up as well. In comes Caradillo. Bulldogs up 5. 2:20 left in the third. Ogle gets a break. Caradillo, Gorman, Hake in the lineup. A bigger lineup in at the moment. Hamlin uses the pick, tries to get it to Gorman, wasn't there. It's picked up. They're going to go to the hoop with it, and it's a charge. Hake does it on every ass. Anywhere you need him, he does the work. Plants his feet, takes the hit. And boy, did they need that. They just stretched the lead to 5. Getting the possession back, stretching it a little more. This is how you keep coming at your opponent. Keep pricking him with that pin, and you eventually deflate him. That's the kind of player he is. He's right there off the wall all the time. Just keeps coming at you. Samo thought about it. NBA range. He hit one from there already today. I don't know how many he's got, but it's a lot. They have a lot. Hamlin looking. Samo open, takes it. No good. Rims out. Rebound. Wesley fought over it. And one of them is going to get called for the foul. Looks like Gorman over the top. Oh, correction? Yeah, no, it's going to be on Gorman. Fafano's going to inbound. Both teams with 14 fouls. 1:37 to go. Quarter number 3, folks. 35-30 score. If you're not excited right now, folks, you ain't got a heartbeat. This is going to come down to some fourth quarter action. They're looking to get it back to Fafani. They know no other way. Hamlin's too quick. What defense? Late pass to Ogle. Gets away from him. Should have taken it and took the foul. Wilk has it. Ogle's open. Baseline. Looking for help underneath. Finds Samo. Goes up strong. Gets blocked. And that is going to go against the Bulldogs, I think. We'll wait and see the signal. Yes, a frustrated Hamlin just showed me. So Fafani's going to inbound for the Clippers. Bulldogs lose that opportunity. So the 5-point lead remains as we're in the waning minutes of the third quarter. Only one more to go. I'm telling you, folks, the pressure clamps in like a vice. The sweat goes from your head to your palms. You tremble as the minutes tick down. This is high school sports. This is playoffs. Fafani travels, maybe? No, he got fouled on the floor. He got hung up, so that got away with the travel because of it. Wrist foul. They're really coming out with contact here. 6 fouls for the Bulldogs. Not good. They have no more fouls to give. That's not a great situation to be in the third quarter. 1 minute left. Cross-court pass. And Wilt gets a hand on it. Hamlin with the steal, and he's fouled going down by number 12. They have 5. That helps a little bit. You want to get them up to 6 too. Under a minute to go, folks. 7 quarters of playoff basketball almost in the books. The Bulldogs are in a dogfight. They're going to have to play 8 minutes and 50 seconds right here to live to play another day. Wilk, the senior, tries to get it into Ogle, lost it. Proctor loses it from behind. Samo having a day. Sophomore, they wouldn't be where they are without him on the season, but especially tonight. He is playing like a senior. Hamlin with it. Also an underclassman, high off the backboard. Ogle almost had the rebound. Perry comes up with it. No call, no foul, no block. Cumberland coach wanted the block. Probably was one. Swing, number 10. Air ball, that's going to ignite the crowd. Caradillo, the receiver on it. Hamlin pushes, Wilkes got it. Crossover to the hoop, finger roll. No good, but the foul. 1.7 seconds to go, and the Bulldogs get a chance to add 2 from the charity stripe. First free throw is no good. You need these. 5 points is nothing. Last shot, live on release. In comes Hake. Samo's going to get a rest. I'd imagine it's about a second, and then between the quarters, then you'll find him right back out here. Ogle and Caradillo on the block. We're live. And he misses both. Unlike him, full court pass too late. 3 quarters in the books, folks. Playoff action. Federico Gymnasium. The ladies won the first half of the doubleheader. They're moving on. The boys are 3 quarters in with a 35-30 lead versus the Cumberland Clippers. This is the 3rd time these teams have met this year. Bulldogs won game 1 by a 10-point margin. They squeaked by game 2 right here on the 11th of February. Bulldogs winning by 2 free throws by Dante Wilk with 5.4 seconds remaining. And here we are, do or die, lose or go home. Cheerleaders are getting them fired up. The atmosphere is here. Dante Wilk, high hand, we'll be back after the break. Welcome back, everybody. I am the voice, Greg Morano, alongside producer, owner, Shane Belanger. Lisa is behind the lens. We are Westerly.live, Westerly.radio, about to bring you the 8th quarter of playoff action tonight. 4th quarter, game number 2. Lady Bulldogs came, did what they needed to do, conquered, and will move on to play another day. The Bulldogs have a 5-point advantage. They have the possession error in their favor. They've been up by as much as 12. There are weapons on this Cumberland team. Fafani, Proctor, Perry, Plummer. The Bulldogs beat them by 10 long ago before Christmas, but just last week squeaked by 2. We got a big quarter ahead of us, folks. I hope you're ready. Hamlin, we're live. Counting down from 8. Who's going to play another day? What senior's done? Ogle, short jumper, no good. Fafani with the rebound, looking to cut in. Poomer with it for Cumberland. Perry. Swinging. Bulldogs in man. Playing very physical. against Proctor. He doesn't like it, but that's Hake's style of play. That's the way you got to play. That's only his third, so use him for another one. You got to be physical with him. You got to keep him out of his comfort zone. Unfortunately, he goes to the line. They're going to have to hit their free throws. Both teams are. We go in the penalty next time they touch us, so. And it is, first one's no good. Rebound, no, nothing. It's our way. Caradillo secures it. Wilk has it. Two seniors. What do they say? 7.5 to go. Wilk, flip to Ogle, senior. I say senior because they're playing for their home lives here. Hamlin to Ogle. Spins out, almost had it drop, couldn't get it to go. Bulldogs in a cold snap right now. It's been a few minutes. Fafani trying to go to the hole. Are they going to whistle out on Hake? Honestly, I think they may. And they are. That's not why you wanted to wear it, how you wanted to use this fifth, if it is. They're going to get 1-1. He wasn't shooting, I do believe. Don't believe. And the free throw drops. He gets another. Hake hits the road, and he'll be back in a few. Gorman in. Samo in. Caradillo out. Hake out. A little bit smaller of a lineup. The shooters are in. And there's a whistle someone came in too early, and it's going to be in Westerly's favor. They catch a break. Take possession. They didn't really gain much. The shot was looking anyway, but it will be their ball. 35-31, folks. 7 minutes to go. Fourth quarter play. Both teams about to be in the penalty. Fouls 8 against for the Bulldogs and 6 for the Clippers. Next foul puts the Bulldogs on the stripe. Hamlin takes it off the court. Gets Wilk on the cut, double clutch. Can't get it to stay. Offensive rebound by Ogle. Turnaround. Can't go in. Offensive rebound by Ogle. Third try, and there's a foul. And I think they're going to call it on Ogle over the top on that second rebound, third rebound. No, they call it on 32 of the Clippers. Big difference. Ogle the victim, and he'll get 2. This is where your season comes down to free throws. You talk about it early in the season. You kind of mention it in the middle of the season. At the end of the season, you're usually doing better or else you're really complaining. And now, there's nothing left to say. You got to make them. And that's their third in a row they've missed. It would be 38-31 right now, folks. That's like missing a field goal in football. That stuff comes back to haunt you. How many times? Second free throw. Good. He hits one. 36-31. 5-point advantage. Both teams in the penalty. Proctor to Nelson. Berry, correction. He hits floater, blocked by Gorman. Gets to Wilk's hands, he's gonna move. He's gonna slow it down a little bit. And speed up, takes to the hole, nothing there, kicks back out to Mello. And it's in Samo's hands. Anywhere's in his range. Gorman with the pick, nothing really there with the roll. Ogle looking for the cuts, not much there. Hamlin has it. Takes it to the hole, and he gets hung up. Out of bounds, and he never touches the Cumberland defender. Off of Hamlin, turnover, 6 minutes, 5 points. We got a ball game, folks. This is going to go to the bitter, bitter end. And Fafani with it. Picked his pocket, Hamlin, just like that. Can they answer? He gets it to Wilk. He gets it stripped from him, keeps it in bounds, gets it to fellow senior Ogle. They get to start over. Ogle uses the pick, nothing there underneath. That time there was, but the steal, Cumberland got in the way and a cheap foul against Gorman. They got to get their composure. These fouls could put an end to their season with no joke. They're up by 5. They're going to just put them to the line. Next time they get an automatic 2. If you're going to foul in this situation, foul. I mean, these are just reach-ins that they're non-beneficial in any way. To the line for 1-and-1. First one, no good. But he gets the rebound. That's Proctor against Ogle. Ogle wins, but it goes out of bounds off Gorman. Ogle with the block, playing Proctor man-to-man. Head up, senior via senior. Playing for their division careers. Plumer will inbound. Looking. Gets Fafani open on the far side. It's Hamlin on Fafani. Look at the turnaround off the backboard. That's a beauty. I don't know why we haven't seen that all day. That was a nice move. Uses pivot foot turnaround, uses height advantage, uses the backboard. 3-point game. Wow. When you saw them launching and hitting from deep, you didn't think maybe. I didn't think the Clippers would disappear. Miscommunication, unforced error. Clippers ball. One possession game, folks. This is where the dog pound's gonna have to find it inside of themselves to wake up and support the team here. It's all about energy and heart now, folks. These are even squads. I don't care about their regular season record. Perry to Fafani. There's the defense, chat. Quick hands. Hamlin has. He starts back over. Underneath the pass. And the block at Ogle's going to get fouled. Called for the foul. And he's going to get 2 free throws for the foul anyway. And from now on, they're in the double bonus. They're going to go to the line for 2. 2's the magic number. 22 with his second foul. And now they get 2 free throws every time. Things are getting a little dicey here, folks. And the first free throw miss. Westerly takes a deep breath. We're live on the release. You can ill afford to give up an offensive rebound. That's no breaking news. Second, no good. Can they get it? He gets batted up by Proctor, the best he could do. And the Bulldogs pull away with a fortunate double miss by the Clippers. So they can push it to a 2-possession game still. Nothing there on the cut. Hamlin has it up top to Wilk. And he takes it. Takes about the 7-footer, no good. Tough angle, fading. Their offense is officially not in a groove. You got to play D. On him is Samo, and he blocks him. Samo blocks Fafani. Plumer for 3, straight up. Tie game! Forget everything. Erase everything. Westerly, timeout. First 3 quarters and 4 minutes are off the board. This is a 4-minute and 11-second ball game, folks. We will be right back.
One of the things that we've noticed is since we started working with Strategia, we're getting better quality leads. Leads are coming to us and they're almost pre-qualified. They're looking at our website, they're seeing what we can do, and they're deciding that they want to work with us.
Welcome back, folks. Well, the stage is set. Playoff atmosphere, playoff action. We got through one game, back end of a doubleheader, and it has definitely impressed. Third time Cumberland and Westerly have met this year. You know it going in. When you play a team 3 times, throw everything out. They know each other. It's anyone's game. Last time they met, the Bulldogs squeaked it out by 2. Cumberland's been down by as much as 12. We have a tie ball game. 4 minutes and 11 seconds to go. Cumberland is in the double bonus, double penalty. They get 2 the rest of the way. Bulldogs get the 1-1. Possession arrow in favor of Cumberland. Wow, this is a no-quit Clipper team. We have a tenacious Bulldog team. Let's see, now it comes down to nerves, folks. The dog pounds here. They're going to have to be loud and active. Ogle inbounds to Hamlin. We got a half a quarter left in a season and a playoff game. The swing. Wilk has it to the hoop. He goes, he misses, and they get the rebound. First time they've had a chance and a lead. Ogle gets his hand on, he gets it up and over. Whistle blown. I don't know. There's a commotion. We got a lot of stuff going on right now. Nothing official that I've seen yet. We have our chance. Our crowd wants a technical. They're going to talk it over while the teams unite. They have not made a signal why there is a stoppage in play. They had to have just charged somebody with a timeout because they would have signaled it by now. Well, the stage is set, folks. This is the first time in the game that Cumberland has possession since they didn't even have it on the opening tip. Wilk drained a 3 off the opening tip, so they haven't been in a tie game with the ball this entire ball game. They just haven't quit. They've just kept fighting and fighting and fighting because that's what the playoffs are about. You fight and you fight and you fight the entire game. Whether you're down by 2, 12, or 22, I don't care. You can come back. The buzzer. The crowd's awake. Frankly, I got to wait and see whose ball it is. And it's going to be the Clippers' ball. Fafani will inbound. Bulldogs are pressing. Just under 4. You can't set a better stage. The wick is lit, the flint, whatever you want to call it, because this is going to be dynamite. Plumer for the Clippers to Perry. To Proctor. Tried to jump it, left him open for a second, and it drops. Cumberland has their first lead of the night. How do the Bulldogs respond to the adversity? That's what this is about. Nerves and adversity. The pass by Mello underneath goes out of bounds off of Clifford. They will retain possession. And the crowd's got to go a little easier. They don't want a technical. I'm all for going nuts. Hamlin looking for somebody. You got to find somebody. You got to call timeout. Found Mello. Wilk, correction. He had Ogle on a roll. He kicks it back out. They get him with and they have a push. And that's good. The Bulldogs will get to the line. They'll take on another foul. That's one of the needless fouls that the Bulldogs were doing. It's good. It's fortunate to see one against them. And now Wilk to the line. 3:20 to go. We've seen it against this team. Can he tie it back up? Good. The first one bounces out. Proctor with the rebound. Down by 2. Biggest possession of the year for the Bulldogs. Right here, that cannot be argued. 100%. The flip. 38-36, Cumberland. Bulldogs have hit an enormous amount of three-pointers, have held the lead the entire game, and now it's the Clippers' chance to gain a little bit of space. Bulldogs not quick to rotate. The pass goes out of bounds. Good D. Force the errant pass. The Bulldogs have the ball. We're under 3 minutes. They trail by 2. Mello takes it up the court. Coach Layston wants him to move along here. Wilk has it. Kicks out. Samo, 3. Rims out. Proctor, rebound. I told you early on we'd be hearing his name at the end, and we are. We sure are. That pass almost gets picked off, but what dribbling by Proctor, and he finds Perry, and he misses. But they get the rebound, and it bounces out. They're going to get 3 chances here, and he gets fouled on the 3rd. 3 chances and 2 free throws. Crushing end of a possession. That's huge. 2:15 to go. If he hits both, it's a 2-possession game. First is good. Fafani, no pressure there. He's a junior. Biggest Cumberland lead of the game. How does Westerly respond? They're down by 4, folks. Hamlin takes it up. There are leaders I have full confidence in. I got to see him, and I got to see him now. Hey, to the hoop with strength. And in! There's one of your leaders right now. I saw him. They're down by 2 and they press. Fafani and a body foul against Samo. Tic-tac. They get 2 free throws. The benefit, no time comes off the clock if he happens to miss one, but they got to let him use the body a little bit here. Fafani is not the one you want to put on the free throw line. This is Westerly.live, Westerly.radio, bringing you the best action in the state. You can't get any better than this. We've been doing it all year long, and it's just getting started. Crazy sports in the spring. Right now, we got TNT about to erupt. Fafani's ice in his veins, folks. Cumberland, ice in their veins. 41-38, 3-point. The one possession break shot right here, live on release. Good. Back to 4. Hake inbounds to Samo. Back to Hake. Big possession. Do they attack? Do they shoot? Nice pass. He thought about it. They kick it back out to him. They don't want to give Wilk a shot. Takes it all the way to the hoop. Great D, no good. A nice job to get away with it for Ogle. Kicks it out. And Hake gets blocked, but a whistle. I was going to say, if they don't whistle contact there after what they've been calling, great job attacking the hole. Hake gets the free throws they need. The clock stopped. He can cut the lead in half. This is where you want the senior. This is where you want this guy right now. It is live on release. They are still not in the double. Oh, he was shooting, correction. Misses the first. Can still make it a one possession game. Gorman comes in, Samo goes out. That'll be a quick sub. You're going to get him back on there real quick. He ain't even sitting. They moved him to the top of the bench already. That's just for rebounding right here only. And your shooter's got to come in. Second, good. 3-point game. Proctor inbounds. Mesa Bulldogs. And the steal by Hake. Holy cow, he's at a game. Hamlin and Hake in on that steal. That makes up for the first missed free throw. We got 120. Offense setting up a play. Gorman has it. No one cutting. No one there. Excuse me, they were cutting. No foul there. How is there no foul? That's crazy. Wilk, crossover. Hamlin has it. Long possession. And a foul called. That'll put him in the double bonus. That'll get him 2, and that'll stop the clock. The refs really just missed a body foul to do it before. They make up for it there. 2 free throws for Mello Hamlin, the junior. The sophomore, correction. The first, good! Down by 2, 104. Holy cow, did you get what you paid for? And if you're watching us, that's absolutely nothing. Second free throw rims out. Proctor gets it. Wilk almost with the steal, out of bounds it goes. 1:02 to go. 2-point game. There ain't a ticket anywhere more exciting than this. People ask, is a doubleheader too much energy? These players give me the energy. Almost had the steal. Perry has it. Gorman steps back on D. Proctor can't finish, but he gets his rebound. He's blocked. And it stays with Cumberland. They're up by 4. Clock's running. They got to move. They got to move. They only need 2. Wilk has it. Fouled on the floor away from the ball. Terrible job by Cumberland. Huge break for Westerly as they can put up 2 and leave the clock where it is. It's the best guy you want on the line. So, I mean, that worked out. The first bounces out. The free throws, the misses. They're going to add up to more than the point differential tonight. Live on release, it's no good. Misses both. Good D, but Fafani gets it up court. And you're going to have to foul them pretty soon. And they do. And they foul who they didn't want to foul. I talked about how hard it was to beat a team 3 times in any sport, any year, any level. My 49ers, they just couldn't beat the Rams that third time. 34.2 to go. There is time left. Free throw good. 5. The way they've been hitting threes, there's time. The way they steal the ball, the way they jump lanes. It's going to require a hit and a steal, though. And it bounces in. Biggest lead by far for Cumberland. And they pick it up. We got a half a minute. No time to operate here. We need the 3. And he's going to go up and try to get fouled. He falls to the ground. No traveling call. Jump ball. That's going to go to them. And that is going to make it real difficult. And what a heartbreaker this might wind up as. 12-point lead. That's an 18-point differential that Cumberland has made up. What were the main problems? I don't really know. I'm not a coach. I know free throws stand out, and they have kind of stood out all year. They look good. They look good in the first half. Couldn't really get into a groove in offense at any point, but the three-pointers were bailing them out, and were bailing them out early, but they really slowed down on those three-pointers, and they did what they do. They level off. The threes level off. Everything levels off. So they were living and dying by the 3, and then when they couldn't hit the 3 anymore, that's when the comeback began. I mean, the Bulldogs were up by 12 points, and now they trail by 6. That's an 18-point enormous swing. I mean, that swing makes up for every 3 the Bulldogs hit. Free throws have been a nightmare all year. They really have. I mean, the year's percentage, I don't know where it's at. It's below 50, I mean, which it shouldn't be. I think it is anyway. It's in that area. Let's see what magic they can cook up. It's not up to me anymore. They got to give me the voice from here. 26.1, down 6. And it is the Clippers' ball. Fafani has it. And somehow falls down, gets away with it, throws it all the way up court. There's no whistles. Finally a foul. 15.5 to go. And they just came in. They made the right adjustments after seeing this team twice. And they weren't going to lose a third time. It's really hard to show a team 3 different faces. And Westerly would have had to do that. They would have had, you can't beat a team and then come back and play them again with the same exact recipe. So from the game 1, when the Bulldogs beat them by 10, they had to cook up another recipe, and they sort of did, but Cumberland made up 8 points of that 10 in game 2, and they only lost by 2. Well, they made up those 2 points by more, and they're up by 8. So they slowly learned Westerly, and they came together. Samos 3 is no good. There's no quit here. Wilt backs up for the 3. Time, though. It's all numbers, folks. What an effort. Great effort. What a game on both sides. I first have to congratulate Cumberland High for a great game. I want to congratulate our Westerly Bulldogs. I had a great time. It was an honor covering them all season long. We will wait and see who the Lady Bulldogs have to play. What a night of basketball. Thank you for tuning in all season, everybody. We are Westerly.live, Westerly.radio. We will see you in the spring. All sorts of action to come. This is The Voice. Signing off, folks.
One of the things that we've noticed is since we started working with Strategia, we're getting better quality leads. Leads are coming to us and they're almost pre-qualified. They're looking at our website, they're seeing what we can do, and they're deciding that they want to work with us.